Well, welcome back to my stream. This your boy Dragon here, kicking it off once again. We're playing some Warframe. Sitting here going into the ins and outs of this game, and you know what I like about it. I think it's pretty fucking cool, to be honest with you. It's my personal opinion, of course. Everybody else is entitled to whatever they like. But as far as I'm concerned, with the new era coming up, even with the next generation of game systems and all this other shit, this stuff doesn't really make much of a damn difference because there hasn't been any real new games popping out there on the aspect of things. So all we have is what we have at this point in time. Now, my aspect on this game is it's pretty fucking cool. Because I mean, you can do a lot of damn things here. I mean, really, even if you look it up on your YouTube channels and whatever you want to do. Yeah, look, there's my little dog over here, Rose. He does some shit. You have to keep in mind now, I've only found like 4 planets at this point. I unlocked 4 passages on here. And at this point in time, I'm looking at, I was looking at how weapons, equipment, and leveling all work out all at the same time, pretty much. And your mods. So pretty much this is, when you think about this, what you're actually looking at as far as, let's say, let's take a look at this. Let's go to your like profile for an example. Okay, well, you know, my profile, shit like this. This is the rank that you're really concerned about. This is called your mastery rank. That's what's important in this game. This is what actually unlocks higher level weapons that you can use, or even allows you to fabricate higher level weapons.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
See, this allows you to have, like, as you can see, my mastery level is number 4. Okay. Now let's look at, like, we go to inventory. We're gonna start seeing our equipment. Okay. These are my weapons. Alright. Now what I want you to see here is, like, you see there, you see right there in that right hand corner where you see mastery level 2. That's as high as that weapon goes. Some weapons that you have don't even have any mastery levels because there's like some of your basic. That's a number 2. That's a number 2. This weapon right here, this is a number 3. This is also number 3. Some of these are basic weapons, like this Paris bow, these daggers. You can't get rid of any of these. Well, maybe you can. I didn't know if you could or not. Tried to sell them, it wouldn't let me sell it at one point in time. But these are like some of your first weapons that you actually start out with. Now this one, this is also this is a level 5 weapon right here, a mastery level 5. Hey, the funniest thing is I could actually use it. I don't know how that's actually possible, even maybe because I'm at a mastery level number 4. The only damn difference is when you have blueprints. This is the catcher. This is the kicker to this shit. When you have blueprints, now on the other hand, and you start looking at your weapons, you see, like, we're looking at this cannon or shotgun or whatever the hell you want to call it. Think about it this way. In order to fabricate this piece of equipment, you understand, your mastery rank has to be level 14 to fabricate this shotgun. It's just like my mastery rank has to, I have enough materials to make this, which is I think like a fucking grenade launcher or whatever you want to call it. Your mastery level has to be up to level 5 in order to use this fabricator to fabricate this item. Yeah, I know I'm using Gear War terms, I'm sorry. That's the only damn thing I can really come up with. got these dread arrows. I don't quite have all the stuff I need to make it, but when I do, you have to be at mastery rank 5 in order to sit here and fabricate some of this shit. And so forth and so on. Now, as far as like your armor pieces and shit, that doesn't really matter. You understand? That you don't have to be at a particular level to do that. You just have to have the materials to do it with. And that's all that is about. And I'm sorry for the feed. I had to drop it down to 720 so it'll actually stay and stop shutting down. I think what it is this particular game uses a lot of bandwidth and stuff like that, which isn't bad. It's actually pretty optimized pretty well. I mean, yeah, you get some of your slow points at times, but nothing's perfect. But that's fine. This game's been around for a few years now.
Nora is all about incentivizing.
This chick's called Nora Knight. And it's interesting because, you know, she's got weekly quests and dailies and stuff that you can do here. Once you start adding up this right here, you'll go on to level 2, 3, 4. It's kind of important to do some of her missions because what it does is it unlocks more and more shit. Like, look at that. See, that looks like a epic card. See, you can get Warframe inventory slots. Unlock, I guess, some cosmetic artwork designs. It's a lot of shit that can be unlocked here. So I never even looked through her stuff to see what she got going on.
Later.
But honestly, I'm not really at a high enough level to really be as concerned about it as I should be. As I said before, we're gonna take a look at my map. I pretty much have gone from, I've got Mars open. I've opened this joint, this Demos. I've actually completed that quest. I've got Mars. Got Earth. Got Venus. And I got Mercury. So pretty much I've opened up 5 areas in this game so far. And I'm just sitting here trying to get my levels up so that I can actually do some shit. But this is not what I'm doing at this first point. We'll go into what I'm actually doing here. I don't really like what I can do that one. It's extreme art. Exterminate. I don't like that one as much as I like. Nice, everything started to go up. It's not the art wing I like this one. Okay. Let's show y'all what I'm doing. At this point in time, what I'm actually doing is I'm just trying to max out my art wing level and stuff like this. This is what I've been working on and since like a couple days ago, trying to build it up. I just wanted to be maxed out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with other missions and do stuff with whatever and whoever. See that I'm about to max out this sword. Well, honestly, I could tell you all this, man. This game is melee combat intense. But like I said, it's melee combat intense. But it ain't bad. It's like a mixture of playing it's like a mixture of playing a Destiny from a third person point of view, or where you can see your character, and a Division. Honestly, it's just what I look at it like. And the aspect of what happens here is you're actually leveling up your weapons. And when you're doing your upgrades, most of your shit is based off of these cards that you're gonna pick up. This is where your strength is at in this game. And that works out pretty good. But this is where you get like your critical hits, or you might want to add on like this slot, because I'm about to slot this poison up here. That's gonna jack up my levels right there. So I cannot say it does have some Division qualities. It's just there's things that you could do that you could, you could just slot all these weapons with certain things and stuff like this, and that actually works out well for you. And that's just all I'm saying about that. I gotta go ahead and look at my missions
Now, you
here.
might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers. Till then.
That's right. I'm gonna go ahead and quit some arsenal. Toxic damage.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Right there. There we go. Now, see, for different missions that you actually have for Nora Knight or whoever the hell else, you might want to use certain damn things that and that's okay. Like, certain card slots, man, that could actually sit there and help you with your adventures of babysitting and shit. You know how it goes. Yeah, it's an old school reference. Have to be around my damn age to even understand what the fuck that is, of course. But all y'all who are listening, you know what it is. Now this particular thing, this is pretty damn cool. And yes, you can change up the color of your ship, everything else, and your interior. You can do a lot of damn things. But this right here, this is what the game, the Gundam games or even Robotech should have been like
There
right
is a
here.
large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
That's how I feel about it. Even as old as this game is, it still looks great. And my system, man, it's an Xbox One X. It's pushing it best it can. I just got to keep in mind, everybody didn't get a Series X or S and shit. And I'd rather have the X, just for the simple fact that, as far as I'm concerned, I don't, I like the aspect of having a disc drive on it, because you might want to watch a Blu-ray or Blu-ray high def and every damn thing else. Well, can't do that with digital, because digital copy will sit there and jumble up your fucking hard drive. I said probably the only thing that makes me kind of I give Microsoft props, and it's kind of an aggravation all at the same time. I mean, they gave you the memory cards for it, but they just look, 1 terabyte hard drive or external or whatever they gave you, or Buy a 1 terabyte hard drive for like $200, man. Fuck that. I don't even know why they didn't set it up that you could, you know, I don't know. I mean, probably pick up a M.2 drive or something. That'd probably be the best to save anything that you're gonna play on your Xbox Series X. Hell, I've even been sit back and watched videos where I've seen somebody actually put an M.2, 1 terabyte M.2 hard drive into an Xbox One X. I'm like, God damn. I think it's some dude, Russian dude, I can't remember his name, but damn sure is pretty damn smart. I'm sure it damn sure improving loading times and the improvement of the games themselves. Damn, I'm behind. I got to knock some shit out, man. Damn. I don't know, I've come to the conclusion I'll probably have both systems because there's just certain things that'll play well on this Xbox One X and I'll just leave it at that. Versus what will be the new stuff that I will download onto the Series X when I get my hands on one. That's just how I'll have to work it. I mean, I already have the 4K TV and LG and all that. 4K Ultra HD TV, that stuff.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I max out one weapon. As you can see right there. As you can see in here, this is a mixture of all kinds of different types of combat, man. I mean, you got your arc wing, which you can do that out in space, except that's just attached to you. There's also another slot up in here. Let me just sit here and hold on a second. Let me check my profile. See if I'm coming along. Yeah, I'm coming along right there. Let's see here. Is it in my arsenal yet? Okay, this is what we got going on here. These would be your Warframe slots. So you can see the little helmet there. As you do more Nora Night missions and every damn thing else, you're probably going to unlock some more slots, I'm sure of it. Some of it you can spend your little platinum credits that you can pick up, which I have spent some of them. That's fine. Right. You also have weapon slots that you can unlock more and more shit in here. Do keep in mind, as you start to level up and get your shit together, some of this stuff you're going to start getting rid of because there's no purpose in keeping it around. It's low level weapons. It's not needed. These this is my my mechanical option that rolls with me. This is my my dog Rose that rolls with me. I just say dog because that's what it supposedly looks like. These are like available accessories that you start putting on your armor. Like I'm using this right here, the Jade, versus this shit over here. Some of them I got some weapon skins. And these are the seagulls that you could actually, sigils, sorry, that you can put on your character, but I don't really like that look. Right. This Kodak scanner, I need to actually start using this. Go to some places and pop it off. I'll show you that later. These are all your materials that you're gonna pick up, that you could pick up on planet side and some worlds that you can run around in. The rest of it, it's just on mission. When you kill some bosses or you kill people, they start dropping aimless and random stuff. This is my blueprint joint. Where you just, like, got a rapier here and certain weapons, like I said, but you got to be at that particular mastery level to sit there and use it, so people need to keep that in mind. This is my slot for my first setup for my arc wing, what I have. This seems to be like more of a well-balanced one between armor and energy, health shields, and all that good jive. My thing is, don't worry about all the cards that you slot on your stuff. Even if you get rid of it or something, you're gonna get more cards. It doesn't really matter. I think the only cards that you should be concerned with compounding in the beginning is the ones that you're going to use on your Warframe itself, because you're going to be running with your Warframe for a while until you pick up X, Y, Z Warframes and shit like that, or put them together. Then you should start slotting for, what do you want it to do? What kind of, what is its real purpose, and what's its strengths and its weaknesses is what I'm saying. Different warframes do different things. It might give you more health, more shield, more speed, more energy capabilities. Depends on what it does. This you're gonna find out when you roll on. I haven't picked this one up yet. As your necromancer, I guess you could just call it like your a mobile suit. That's what I would call it. These other slots I'm not certain about. These are relics. You could pick these up just by going on mission and just killing, random shit. Certain things will drop them. Then what you'll do is you'll get what'll happen is you'll go run on certain areas. What'll allow you to actually crack open your relics and get what's inside. Some things could be blueprints. Some can be extra materials. It's a give or take. It's a crapshoot. That's just how that works out. Now, as far as my ship, I decorated this ship because you can actually change the color of your ship to whatever you want it to be. Give or take, if you're going to spend a little... I spent some of my premium so that I could sit here. And let's go with Orbiter for a minute. Decorate. You can decorate your orbiter when you pick up certain things, like you see that right there. That was I earned that by getting to like level 4, and then those are all my little slots that I've actually earned, and I can sit here and decorate my ship. It's like I put this up here. You can change the orbiter's appearance on the inside. Like what I'll tell you is I spent some of my premium or platinum points so I could at least unlock a color palette. I think as time goes on and I play in this game more and more, I will probably sit here and unlock a couple more palettes that I actually may like and add that on to the rest of my palettes. But right now I went with the classic. You can go classic saturated. I went with straight up classic because this is all of the colors of a spectrum that I can mess with, so that I can mix and match and do what I want with it.
An unexpected color combination, operator.
But this is
My
also
sensors are
something like when I went with the premium,
pleased.
I went with a certain pack that I bought. They gave me this armor, or this Warframe look, which I actually like, man, because, I mean, if I put it at default, then it'll have like a green tint like your Xbox, man, showing energy flow, but I changed the tint on it. Just looks cooler with the red off the black.
The Red King.
It's sort of like the carbon fiber silver.
But listen, as you drift between the stars, Nora wants you to know.
Now I want to see if I'm gonna look at Nora Knight for a moment here. See if I actually did something that coexists on messing with killing enemies with certain things. Okay, so that's not gonna actually happen with some of that's not gonna that's not gonna happen with my my Arcling. I know where it'll happen. It'll happen either if you're on planet side or if you're just running a mission.
Let's get back to it.
Since I actually started this game mid-month, I'm not going to be able to finish all of Nora Knight's missions to get whatever special things she can give you, but that's cool. Like I said, take your time with it. You'll figure it out. So I've had 196 views. Nice. I'll tell you what, man, it's hard to get you some views and keep people's interest. Some of the stuff I'm just doing games that people have already done, and you know,
There is a large
it's all
platoon
good.
of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Fire rockets. You shoot up certain stones up here, meteors and stuff, you actually sometimes pick up stuff out of it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So all I'm actually doing at this point is I'm just trying to max this out, min-max out my arc wing, just to get it done. The truth is I don't know how long I'll have this one or this particular setup before I actually start picking up blueprints and things to sit here and make more and different weapons and better weapons. Now what you got to keep in mind, some of these things that you do, man, it may take you if you sit here and you're using your like fabricator or your device to sit here and build different weapons and different stuff, sometimes the wait time is going to be like 12 hours, sometimes some things are 1 day, 2 hours, whatever. It varies. So when you look at your blueprints, okay, you might have something that you can make in a minute. Something that might take 8 hours. This takes 12. This is your arc wing launcher. I've had to pick up some more stuff. So what that does is, like when you're in free play or free roam missions, which you're actually running on planet side, you can actually summon your arc wing so you can get around places a hell of a lot faster. There's certain things take 12 hours. This one tells you it takes 72 hours to do. So when you get it started, 72 hours. You can advance it up with your platinum credits if you want. Sometimes I like to just be patient. This particular weapon is going to take 24 hours to make and build. It's just, you know, everything varies on time frame it takes to actually build this and like this. Let's talk about 23 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours. Everything in here is going to give you a set time of how long it's going to take to fabricate some of these items. And I see that when you want to fabricate your Warframes, that takes the most time, which is fine. Let's particularly go over here. Okay, that's something I got going on one planet. I have to get back to it whenever I know. Get some things leveled up first. Like right now, it's like my equipment, my arsenal. And when I'm just like my regular gun right here, that's at rank 7. I gotta get that up. It's rank 17. Gotta get that up. These items are at mastery level 3. So I really need to get those up in order to continue to move on. If I get to,
you have remembered well how the
to my next mastery, and even during that damn time, my next mastery of shit, mastery level 5. Any weapon that I build is going to take a significant amount of hours to build. So at that point, I'm just going to sit here and just go run around and kick some ass. See, these are certain missions certain things I have to do in order to unlock these areas. So refine a void relic once at the console in your orbiter. Defeat the sergeant. Phobos. Now see this. Use my codex scanner from my wheel. I have to do that particular scenario to sit here and unlock this. And as you can see, I get more blueprints and more things. You also get, you know, some good credits when you do that stuff. As I said before, I'm just sitting here rolling around trying to build up my art wing, get it done. Oh, got 196 views. Something went up. Good. Keep viewing, new people. Trying to make this happen. Somebody else is out here.
Another job well executed.
Oh my god, a nasty Warframe. See, and they're at mastery level 7.
The Red King is at the dance. But listen, as you
So you can also move your ship around. You can change the outside of your orbiter, your drop ship, change the colors, change the color of the engine, the energy, all kinds of shit. Gives you a lot of options.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
So you also get certain attributes on like your arc wings, your Warframe, certain like special things that they actually do. You can do loadouts on pretty much all of your Warframes. You might have a particular loadout that you want to use for a certain type of enemy, which works out pretty good. But like I said, I've only been in this damn thing for maybe 2 weeks now, or maybe a week, or a week and a half actually, technically. So there's a lot more stuff that I need to do. A lot more weapons I have to gain. Get higher up in mastery level before I start changing things up to where I want to have a loadout. This game is also based on what's also fair, what level you're at. Which I think that works out good. They're not, if you like to do P versus P, they're not going to put you in the category somewhere where people you're going against are just, they're too damn strong for you to deal with. So they're not going to set you up like that, which is a nice touch. This shit just looks cool. I don't mean to keep repeating this, but I'm just, as I said I'm just trying to sit here and level up this arc and get it done. And as everybody is, y'all play along, you'll be doing the same thing. Just sitting here trying to min-max out what you have so far so that you can continue further in the game. Now I know at this point in time this is going to look kind of boring, I'm sorry. But when it comes to maxing out and min-maxing certain items, man, you know you're going to have to sit there and do some redundancy. That's just how this rolls. But that's alright. As you keep messing around in it, you'll probably pick up some more shit. Excuse me. I'm looking at my profile. See what I'm doing here? I'm trying to sit here and break this so I can hit level 5. So I have like 9,516 more points of experience so that I have to get on this damn thing so that I can get it done. Now don't you worry about your head. I mean, when you look at it, it tells you that there's like certain things like the still path missions and the railjack. Railjack is pretty much going to be like your ultimate space fighting, where you're on a crew of a ship, and you know whether who's going to be piloting. Until I get my own, you have to get your own railjack. Once you do that, you should be able to equip or put certain weapons on it. You can recruit certain cats out of categories that can do certain damn things that you need, like repairs, arc beam battles, pilots, commanders, excuse me, and all kinds of stuff. There's so much that I have not even begun to unlock. And the thing is, I don't know if Warframe actually started out that way, or it just started incorporating things, because I think this game came out in like 2014, if I'm not mistaken, and had 6 years to sit here and add and take and put things in place that they wanted. It's one hell of a visual aspect. Sometimes I think this is what like Halo and Destiny, you know, this would be a direction that Halo and Destiny probably should have went into. But Destiny is on its own path, and it's actually in a good direction. But I think the first of the head of the teams, they wanted to have all kinds of things like gambling and, you know, duels and all kinds of shit, which makes a lot of sense, man. I mean, if you're gonna sit here and have a game that you want to branch off for many years, You have to add stuff like that in there to make it interesting. And I think a lot of gaming companies or publishers, you know, start to understand that, yeah, man, you want it to be successful. I mean, you look at the World of Warcraft, look how many years that thing has been going. And it's been going forever. Damn near. I think first World of Warcraft popped out probably like, what, 2008? And I mean, you're looking at, what, like 13 years maybe? I wouldn't hold that against me. I'm not quite certain. But it's been out for a good minute. Even if you don't play World of Warcraft, you know about it. So I don't even know what this K-Drive launcher is. That pretty much what's so cool about this game. Yeah, y'all pretty much a bunch of ninjas running around in this game. It's what you are. I think when they sit there to call you operator, you're really, I guess the story of how it goes is you're not, this is like a biomechanical suit that, you know, the operators transfer this consciousness into to use, as it does for all kinds of other shit that you do in this game. No, I don't mean to curse as much as I do, but I'm grown. Hell with that. Really, the audience I'm looking for is more on the grown side. I'm not a child, so I'm not looking to cater to children. Children that do their own channels. I mean, they can cater to their buddies and other kids, and that makes a lot of sense. Should. But we as adults that have played cannot have any denying that you have sat here and played with kids and sitting here trying to curse, sound important, shit like that. Cannot be denied. It actually gets entertaining when you got more people involved. This shit is cool because it reminds you like where Robotech should have went to. Certain games. I would also give about this game is like you can sit there and slot enough cards to sit here and even a weaker weapon or a weaker level item that you have, you could still sit here and do some significant damage. Not only that, you can stack your cards, make them a hell of a lot better, a hell of a lot stronger. Which works out pretty good.
Another job well executed.
See, when you stack your cards, you can sit here and do a lot more stuff. And I know at this first juncture in this video, I know I'm boring the shit out of everybody. I'm sorry. Not trying to. It's just I'm just trying to get some damn things done. But all I'm doing is I'm doing what I can. I'm learning what I'm learning. And I'm just taking everybody along for the ride. The unfortunate thing for me, I mean, I don't have any real fancy setup for a page like everybody else. Or anything else. And it's nice though because you know what, you sit here and everybody, you could just find random people that are just playing. Now make no mistake, you can do clans in here just like everywhere else. It's like PSO2, New Genesis, or first PSO2, and Division, and anything else that you want to play, you could do a clan. And there's nothing wrong with clans, it's just that, you know, I like to just play with random people. Now, if you really want a clan is really like I don't know, I'd say those are made for, clans are really made for like your buddies. Let's say like people you work with at your job and shit. In their home and y'all get online. That makes a perfect clan. Y'all can work together, and then when y'all gaming, man, y'all out here both doing, y'all all doing it, and it makes it better. That's my aspect of how a clan is. Clan should be made up of actually your friends. It's the easiest way to do it. The problem with clan that's made up of random is just sometimes that could work out good. It's funny because, truthfully, even if you do a clan at random and you take in a lot of people, there's only out of them, let's say, I give you this example. Let's say that you build your clan and you got like 180, 200 people in this clan. Well, the truth is, out of all of those fucking people that you have, you're probably going to have like a handful of people that you actually are online with, that y'all are actually together and doing missions and playing, talking and shit like this.
Me too.
The rest of your people that you have in this clan, they're going to just pop up randomly. They may be playing it one day. Y'all are out there, they may be out there doing some shit, and it's interesting because it's not even necessarily that y'all going to be together doing shit together any damn way. They're just part of the clan and they're boosting up points and shit like this. And some of those people, they like to go game with some other people that may be in the clan. But you have to have a successful clan. Truthfully, you have to have people that like to roll a certain set of people, and you got to have a lot of groups just like that to have a successful clan. And that's all I'm saying about clans. When you build them, they might not run with you all the time, but they like to run with certain people, and you should have enough cats to do that. That's all I'm saying about a clan. The thing is, if people run around here and they start up a clan and they just aimlessly start recruiting people, I'm like, well, then you might just have people that just taking up space in there. There are people that you decided to recruit in here that they're just giving this game giving the game a try, and they didn't even know if they were gonna really roll with it or not. Sometimes you get people like that, and they're forever in your clan, but they're not being used. They don't play it that often. It really didn't strike their eye. It didn't keep their interest. The other aspect of a clan is you have to pick people who are interested in the same damn game as everybody else. If they're not, then you're wasting a lot of space just to have some bodies in a clan that are not even fucking participating in any damn thing to do any damn thing. And that's all I'm saying about clans. So it's very important that the people you select are doing it all the time. It's just important that the people that you select are always doing it all the time. Because if they're not, you're wasting space. Well, that's just an honest truth.
Another job well executed.
Now, as you see, I'm just doing, like I said, I'm just trying to max out this. Now, I'm gonna do some more stuff here, but right now y'all catching me in this aspect. I got 4 down here and 3 up there. Just a couple more levels and I'll be good on this. And then I can sit here and go run and do some other shit. Now, there are other areas that you can run that you could do this at. I just particularly like this area because it's just open. Now, there's other places and facilities that you can run through, do some more. It'll give you, you know, some things, but it doesn't necessarily give you as many credits as if you're sitting here running around open and killing shit. I just want to min-max this one out before I continue on to whatever quests I got to do. This is the best way to do this.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Another job well executed.
Got 3 more levels to go on this. Let's see what I've unlocked. So sometimes you can pick up certain cards, man. Let's see. In here, you see as time can go on, you could probably pick up some items where you can actually engineer some of these pieces too. And once again, everything's in mastery locked. You can preview them though. Like, that looks pretty fucking cool. Same as with your gun. I mean, how you preview this gun? Look at this.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions.
Or even
All
this one
systems
right
nominal.
here.
You don't need to thank me.
See, some of these things have even more advantages, and do more things, give or take. Might not hold as many rounds, but that's okay. You got even dual guns. Like everything else, this is probably a laser weapon, if I'm not mistaken. And look, as your mastery unlocks, you know, you get bigger, better things. Let's see, when you go to my profile, see, I'm starting to knock that number down. It takes time to sit here and actually get your mastery up. So, my advice to everybody that's playing is, be patient. It takes time. You got to do some redundancy in some areas before you can sit here and unlock the other areas and roll in it. And then there are some missions that it's fucking crucial to actually have some other people on the board other than yourself. And you actually got the chat window for that, which I've just pulled up. If you need a hand, ask somebody. There's people out there that are actually paying attention to the chat windows. Tell them where you're at, they'll give you a hand. Make no mistake, the people that you'll probably pull in there are probably going to carry you because they're just fucking OP.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Another job well executed.
Nora here. The Red King is at the dance. But listen, as you drift between the stars, Nora wants you to know you ain't alone.